2.1, under Supervisor Mendez, adjourn in memory of the Selma officer Gonzalo Carrasco Jr., who was killed in the line of duty on January 31st, 2023.
Yeah, I pulled this off, this is pretty important. Fresno County, this is actually the first time that the city of Selma has lost a officer on duty, and I'm sure some of the rest of the board would probably want to comment, so.
Well, thanks for pulling that, buddy. I'm really glad that you did. I mentioned earlier when we were talking about the hospitals, I was born and raised in Selma, so I always keep a watchful eye on things that happen in Selma. And this was a tragedy, I think. And you might correct me, buddy, but I think it was their first officer.
Yeah, it is the first.
Right, lost in this way. So it's a tragedy what's happening in our communities. I do want to add that I stand with our district attorney in her expressions over this loss of life and how tragic it is. And its direct correlation to the way that we approach crime and criminals in the state of California. So thank you for pulling this item. I'll support that.
Mr. Chairman, I would just add my deepest sympathies are out to the family. Being from a small rural community, we all share a common interest, and appreciate everything the Sheriff's Department did to help that town in their time of need as well. And again, our deepest condolences to the family and the members of the community.
Supervisor Magzik.
I echo all of those comments that my colleagues have made, and I think this really highlights how laws need to change. And there is evil in this world, and unfortunately, there are individuals who pay the price. And I look at the community of Selma right now, which is suffering greatly, and it absolutely breaks my heart. But we do need to act. We need to be more engaged. We need to be putting pressure, I think, on our state legislature. And to the fullest extent possible, we need to keep this family in our thoughts and the entire community of Selma. Anything that we can do to provide assistance, I think we need to do that as well.
And also my deepest condolences to the family. And when you have a tragedy like this, not only does that family suffer, but the entire community suffers. So, we all have the family in our thoughts, and I want to thank all the community coming together and supporting the family. Any other comments?
No, because he walked back in the room, I want to thank the Sheriff, John Zanoni.
Okay. Any comments from the public? Okay, seeing none?
Do we need a motion to approve?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We now move to item number 22, under the Auditor, Controller, Treasurer, Tax Collector, receive and file the County of Fresno Annual Comprehensive Financial Report for the fiscal year ended June 30th.
Do we need a motion to approve?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We now move to item number 22, and
address the fentanyl epidemic. For energy.
And I had some conversations with many people.
Focusing on your behalf. And then finally, looking to this week priorities, communications.
Children in foster care. And lastly, under social service.
The earmark process was disbanded back in 2011 over concerns. So here is just a